Today we are going to see time value of money. Money has a time value. Do you believe that money has a time value? Do you agree or disagree? Yes, money has a time value. Let's say worth of rupees 1000 in 2022 is less than worth of rupees 1000 in 2012. The time value of money is a basic financial concept that holds that money in the present is worth more than the same sum of money to be received in the future. This is true because money that you have right now can be invested and earn a return, thus creating a larger amount of money in the future. The time value of money is sometimes referred to as the net present value of money. Time allows one opportunity to postpone consumption and earn interest. Time value and purchasing power. The time value of money is also related to the concept of inflation and purchasing power. Both factors need to be taken into consideration along with whatever rate of return may be realized by investing the money. Why is this important? Because inflation constantly erodes the value and therefore purchasing power of money is also decreased. It is best exemplified by the price of commodities such as gas or food in Sri Lanka. For an example, in Sri Lanka for Rs 3000 you bought 2 gas cylinders in 2021 but you can buy only 1 gas cylinder for Rs 3000 in 2022. Interest rate is a reflection of inflation. First we will see what is simple interest. Interest means a rental fee to borrow money or lend money. Simple interest is when the interest received or paid is based on solely on the amount of money that was initially invested. Therefore, the interest earned each period or year will be the same. If you invested Rs 1000 and it earns simple interest at an annual rate of 10% for 5 years, then your investment would earn Rs 100 as interest each year for the next 5 years. The total in Rs 500 as an interest at the end of the 5th years. The formula to solve the interest rate is the initial investment times 1 plus the interest rate times a number of periods that the investment will be held for. Therefore, if we invest Rs 1000 in an account for 5 years that earns 10% simple interest per year, then we would have 1500 rupees. Ending balance in 5 years would consist of our initial Rs 1000 investment and 500 rupees as an interest earned over the 5 years period. Our formula would be 1000 times 1 plus the interest rate of 10% times 5 years. Compounding interest. Compounding interest is much different than simple interest. Compound interest is the kind of interest you would like to receive in an investment, but definitely not the kind of interest that you want to pay. Why? Because the interest rate is based on the balance of the investment when it is calculated, not the initial investment. What this means is that interest is being earned on both investment and the interest earned from previous periods. This may be easy to understand with an example. Let's say you invested Rs 1000 for 5 years at a compounding interest rate of 10%. At the end of the first year, your investment would be worth 1100 rupees because it earned 10% interest on Rs 1000. At the end of the second year, your investment be worth 1210 rupees. This means that it earned rupees 110 in interest. The second year, which is different from the rupees 100 in interest earned in the first year. Why? Because the second year, your investment earned 10% interest on the initial investment and 10% interest on the rupees 100 interest earned in the first year. The easiest way to understand the compounding interest concept is to understand the interest is being earned on the initial investment and the interest earned in previous periods. The best way to calculate what an investment earning compound interest will be worth at some point in the future is to use the future value. Future value formula is future value equals present value times 1 plus the interest rate to the nth power. So for our investment, we would calculate the future value of rupees 1000 earnings 10% interest over 5 years period. Notice that our investment rupees 1000 will be worth 1610 rupees. This means that it earns 610 rupees as an interest or an interest than if it earned simple interest. Now you can see why compound interest is a kind of interest that you want to receive, but not the kind of interest you want to pay.